Hello, my name is Delray Dewberry, and I'm the head of marketing at Fashion of Nature. What makes our brand Fashion of Nature unique is that we're working locally to make a global impact. We have a community aesthetic, are stylish yet impactful, and we encourage advocacy. This relates directly to our mission, purpose, and vision. Our mission is to raise environmental issues in communities while being fashionable. Our purpose strives to eliminate some of these issues and to raise awareness about them, supporting our customers and informing new ones who have gained interest in these efforts. Our vision is to help others and ourselves be advocates for themselves and ourselves in the areas in which they reside. Our market validation comes in raising environmental issues and showing sustainable efforts. In Texas, there are issues such as fish consumption bans, harmful algal blooms, water quality, and much more. We'll show sustainable efforts as there's an estimated of 92 million tons of textile waste created annually from the fashion industry. We can show sustainable efforts as sustainability improves the quality of our lives, protects our ecosystems, and preserves natural resources for future generations. Texas also is among the 10 worst states for the environment, so our efforts will help to reduce their waste. To give some insight, our new brand, Fashion of Nature, helps spread the message of problems in the area while promoting fashion designers within our selected city of Austin, Texas. These designers will create merchandise that reflects the local issues in a stylish way and that will have a manufacturing process that is not as negative to our environment. We will market our targeted demographic through social media such as Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube for more detailed video marketing. There will be a short documentary of our pop-up journey on our platforms. Featured in it will be the designers who designed the merchandise, emphasis on sustainable process of the merch, and the reflection of local environmental issues centered around them. Marketing in this way fits the generational norms of the demographics our audience has. Digital billboards will be placed downtown in downtown Austin and South Congress, respectively. Creating flyers on recycled paper in small quantities and placing them in local community centers, neighborhood stores, and etc. will be another form of advertising. Promoting in this way helps to connect the demographics and psychographics of our target market.
Hi, my name is Claire, and I am in charge of the retail and customer experience. The first part of our retail and customer experience plan is store design and layout. As a pop-up store, the first retailing factor that needs to be considered is how to attract customer attention. To achieve this, our pop-up store needs to show its unique style on the store design and decoration. The entire pop-up store can be divided into two areas. The first area is a customer experience zone, with the theme of destruction, pollution, recession, which can be in stark contrast to the decoration style of modern shopping malls, thus quickly attracting customers' attention. When customers enter the first area, the gray and dark decorating style will bring a visual and psychological impact on customers, thus to awake customers to instinctively think about the damage caused by fashion products to the earth ecology. The second area is the consumption area, where customers can be offered a wide variety of goods made from recyclable materials provided by local designers. The second area expresses hope, environmental protection, future, and expectations. So the overall design theme will be closer to nature, with green as a main color and light will be softer and warmer. Design will effectively allow customers to understand the intention of our pop-up store, and at the same time, they will better understand the products we provide. The second point of our retail plan is omnichannel approach. Recent research shows that companies using an omnichannel business communication strategy have year-to-year customer retention rate that are 91% greater than companies not using omnichannel solution. At a time when social media is now the most important part of customers' lives, Any brick-and-mortar store, including our pop-up store, should become the final step of online retailing. We can register for official accounts on TikTok, Instagram, and other social media, and post and promote our pop-up store preparation content. Effective publicity on social media can help customers better and more comprehensively understand our environmental protection concept. In content creation, we can not only reflect the process of communicating with local designers to create environmentally friendly products, but also introduce customers to the business philosophy and relate activities of our pop-up stores. As the influence grows, online campaigns such as environmental awareness campaigns can be held in our pop-up stores. At the same time, we can also encourage fans to visit our pop-up stores, even if they don't make a purchase, and punch in to take photos and share them on social media. Our brand also needs to design and run an official app, which will provide environmental advertise, community communication, and product pre-order service. For any customer who would like to register an account in our application, we would provide detailed survey to analyze the cognitive level of environmental issues for each of them. Through the analysis of the background algorithm, the result of evaluation can push relevant articles that are suitable for them reading according to their cognition level, and assist the sales staff to provide better service when they enter the pop-up store. Final step of our retail plan is customer experience improvement. As a pop-up store, how to ensure the customer experience is also a very important subject. In that case, the customer feedback system can be introduced to improve customer experience. The system is attached to our official application, so customers are expected to offer a unique QR code in their application's personal account to the salesperson who are providing service when walking into the store. If customers have already pre-ordered goods from the application, salesperson will receive order details immediately. When the salesperson sees the customer's analysis of environmental awareness through the online terminal, it can help staff provide more appropriate service. Furthermore, when the shopping is over and the customer leaves the pop-up store, the system will automatically recognize the end of the purchase, so as to push the online satisfaction questionnaire to the customer, thus to understand the customer's satisfaction with the overall marketing model, products, and salesperson of the pop-up store, to make rapid adjustments to ensure the customer experience. So multiple payments method should be accepted, including credit cards, debit card, PayPal, Alipay, and Apple Pay, etc. Salesperson should not only be familiar with products' characteristics, but also have a deep understanding of the experience of sustainable fashion. Sales staff should introduce the disadvantage of the fashion industry to customers professionally and skillfully introduce the technology adopted by our products, as well as the differences between our environmental protection brand and other brands.
Hi, my name is Cara Jones, and I am the merchandise planner for Fashion of Nature. So for Fashion of Nature's pop-up in Austin, Texas, we will be partnering with two local small businesses, Moonlight Eyes and Danny. Moonlight Eyes is a sustainable jewelry brand that creates versatile pieces that are made of recycled precious metals and conflict-free gems. Their prices range from $35 to $100. Danny is an apparel company that sells reworked vintage pieces. Their focus is on the importance of sustainability through upcycled garments. Their prices range from $50 to $300. Fashion of Nature's purpose is to allow designers to focus on creating. Because we take care of the manufacturing, marketing, and selling, we will receive 60% commission from each sale made during the pop-up, while the remaining 40% is issued to the designers. Moreover, we will make sure both brands stay current with tastemakers and fashion trends, so both brands can continue having deep understanding of what their customers like in order to grow once the pop-up is over. Walking into the pop-up, Fashion of Nature will set up a visual display of both Moonlight Eyes and Danny to showcase the two brands paired together, showing how they complement each other with hopes of upselling each brand. The goal is to make sure both brands are clearly identified in this shared space. We want to make sure our customers are able to locate products easily and all products are displayed properly. Because our target market is the socially conscious, we want to make sure not only the products we are selling are sustainable, but also our displays are sustainable. We will use recycled materials throughout the store to display both brands. This means a lot of recycled wood, using biodegradable mannequins, and overall utilizing reclaimed materials all throughout the pop-up. All in all, our goal is to improve sustainability with the intention to reduce the negative impact on the environment. Because these brands make specialty products using sustainable materials, we are predicting a high sell-through rate. We will use past sales reports from each brand to properly determine sell-through rate. Moreover, we will also use qualitative and behavioral factors such as local market tendencies and customer behaviors. Since these designers are locals of the Austin area, we will already have insight into the overall trends of their customers. For sales, we will include materials and supplies needed for production and wages for direct manufacturing employees in the cost of sales calculation. After determining the cost of sales, we can then work out our gross profit to make sure we are effectively managing both Moonlight Eyes and Danny. Taking a look at this chart, the U.S. clothing and accessories sales chart shows that sales are at a current level of 26.94B, which is up from 26.25B last month and up from 25.10B 1 year ago. This is a change of 2.63% from last month and 7.32% from 1 year ago. Because there is an average growth rate of 10.44% in this industry, we are expecting positive results from Moonlight Eyes, a jewelry company, and Danny, an apparel company.
Operations and logistics plan. Strengths. One of the biggest strengths we will be using in our pop-up is layout. We will use the layout to navigate the customers through our company's journey and beliefs. We will subconsciously move the customer through the store to showcase the products and give them more information on the designers, materials, and sustainable process that we use in our stores. This will also reduce theft and traffic, making for a much more efficient shopping experience. External supply. Our pop-up will be completely sustainable and will utilize local designers and materials that are all sustainable and produced with as little environmental pollution and destruction. We ensure all manufacturings of clothes all come sustainable and will allow the designer to have more resources and time to create the best product they can create. We will be using biodegradable temporary walls to create our shelving and structures. This ensures there will be no external damage to the pop-up space and will allow us to reuse and recycle the material. These bamboo temporary walls are sturdy, aesthetically pleasing, and most importantly, environmentally friendly. Financial opportunities. Our pop-up has many draws for the customer. The first is that pop-ups statistically have a higher customer traffic and customers are more likely to purchase something at a shop that is temporary. The cost of opening a pop-up is 80% cheaper than brick and mortar. We will also be using local brands and designers that will create advertisement and attention through the following they have already created using word of mouth as marketing. And lastly, customers are more likely to purchase from a brand and company that have the same ideals as them. With our sustainable model, we will attract customers who find an importance in where their clothes are sourced from. Technology and security. Our pop-up will be using minimalistic tactics and will be using Square POS. The Square POS can be used with an attachment to any smartphone or tablet. This gives our customers freedom to browse the brands and be able to transition to checkout easily and swiftly. This product is small and easy to transport to new locations. The layout of our store will be the largest deterrent from theft because there won't be open areas that will allow the staff to watch the doors and the shopping area. We will also be using Nest cameras made by Google. These cameras will be reusable for every future pop-up and are extremely easy to install and operate. We will also have a security bouncer at the door to make sure to not go above capacity and give our customers a comfortable shopping experience. Information to the customer. Our pop-up goals is to create profit and attention to the sustainable practices and importance of knowing where your product comes from. Before buying a product, a customer should understand the impact it has on the earth and where it is coming from. We will use our platform and space to educate the customer and show them the better processes and more sustainable impacts the fashion industry has. We will do this by visually showing each product and where they exactly came from and show how they are produced. This will have an extremely positive reaction from the customers and will allow them to casually shop sustainable brands while learning how they can be more sustainable in everyday life.
The benefits of our pop-up store, Fashion of Nature, is informing customers about the environmental issues happening around them while showcasing local talent. Simultaneously building awareness of sustainable efforts in our industry is another benefit, as it helps customers link their interest and the message we are trying to promote to the merchandise sold. An investor should fund this project because it will help raise awareness. According to a WallaHUD study, when it comes to the environment, Texas is ranked number 41, making it one of the least green places in America. Fashion of Nature will drive revenue from environmentalists and fashion enthusiasts alike. It will also attract intrigued consumers in the area who want to better understand their surroundings and support the betterment of it.